dash, we start with 1 hour chart. Just want to give a quick update. First of all, if we refer to our analysis, since the price was here, we have been looking for buy, and this is the first target, which as we can see, the price almost tag, and we start to correct. All right. And if you refer to my last analysis, when the price was here, we mentioned we can look for the deeper correction before we look for the trade, and this is what we get. Now, we want to see how we can look for trade. Okay, the way it's moving is really corrective. I think we can look for the flat. Still, we can expect this one to give us one more drop. Then from there, we can look for trade, because if this one turns to a deeper correction, for sure we can get better trade setup rather than if they continue from here. That's why still I'm looking for this as a flat. If this one turns to a deeper correction, give us one more drop. It doesn't mean the next drop have to retest this low. Anyway, any drop or any deeper correction from here, then from there we can look for trade. All right, and still we put this target already tag. Still we go with the second target. That means if there is any trade setup within this correction with the breakout of the top, we're looking for 341. All right. And besides that, how about if the price continue from here? Because as I mentioned, the best things is we prefer this one give us a one more drop or deeper correction. Then from there, any flag can look for trade. All right. But I need to mention, if the price retest this low, if the drop and retest this low, we get one more drop, then we can have entry above this. All right. But if this one turn to deeper correction, without retesting this low, if we want to have entry, we can have entry above this. All right. And how about if the price continue from here? It didn't give us one more drop or deeper correction. We wait for the, if this one continues a corrective move, we cannot get any trade setup. This still we can expect this one turn to a more complex correction. But in case we get a sharp move, we wait for the breakout of this, then the next flag we take the trade. All right. That's why we prefer to get one more drop. Then from there we look for the trade, and we consider as a, we follow the 3.341 as a target. But if the price continue from here, then we need to see what's the target. We will calculate again. That's why still I'm thinking we get one more drop. Still I'm more interested at least to get the price drop a bit more before we get the next trade. All right. And this is the target. We, as I mentioned, 3.41 is not where we're going to take the profit, is where we start to manage our trades. All right. At least it depends on the traders whether they're looking for the long term or short term. Anyway, I move to daily chart, and based on daily chart, the only thing is we're looking if this one turns a deeper correction, it can give us a better confirmation, because if there is a continuation, we want to see the breakout of this. But the question whether this is this is the start of the up move, or we can expect either from here or even higher, we can expect the price consolidate for longer time. All right. Anyway, we move to forward chart. You want to see how we can look for trade. This is what we're looking for right now. And the only thing is right now if we get any trade setup, we need to see the breakout of the previous top, which is 332. All right. And we don't have anything to discuss based on forward chart. And if I move to 1 hour chart, as I mentioned, we're looking for the trade setup. The only question is the best option is if we get one more drop, we can look for this one as if, right? Because we can have internal flat. And but if the price continue from here, we mentioned the only way is to look for the sharp move with the breakout of the previous top and flag. All right. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.